Right, boys with toys, there's only one natural thing to do here.
First one to the gravelly bit.
Matthew Lockey, Daniel Hendriksen, Segway drag race.
Here we go.
Las Palmas, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, I've got it!
Right guys, Rory here from Your Golf Travel. Gran Canaria this week. We're in Tenerife a few weeks back, so we popped back to see what more of the Canary Islands have to offer in terms of golf, and lots of stuff coming up off the golf course too. Here at Salobre Golf Resort, which will be our base for the entire stay, which is great. So we've got 4 nights in the same hotel. As you can see behind me, we're talking volcanic island, deserty, rugged loveliness with a golf course cut right out of the middle. Yes please. Currently we're about 10 or 11 holes into our first day of filming. It's a bit of a rush getting off after flying over here from the UK this morning. 4.5 hour flight from London. The boys flew in from Bristol, so I think flight times were fairly similar. On the cards this evening we're going to visit Salobre's sidecar restaurant, which looks very nice indeed, and then hopefully just get a good night's sleep with a busy week ahead. Hello Danielson.
Did you say you were 4.5?
4.5 hour flight.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, what was yours?
Under 4.
Was it?
From Bristol, yeah.
Maybe I'm reading mine wrong.
Yeah, it was just under 4 hours.
Oh, I'll Google that and then I'll get back to these lovely people.
Offset wedge.
Like it. Feed the club and spin left a bit. Spin left. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
player.
Daddy boy, daddy boy.
It's a birdie. From the hips, that one.
Daddy boy.
From the hips.
Lovely.
With all the dancing going to be happening this week, I better get myself some
Get
rest.
them loosened up, Mr. Miller.
So, very quick few facts about the Salobre Resort. Only resort on the entire island, Gran Canaria that is, which can boast 36 holes on the same complex. So you've got the new course and the old course here. The old course arrived in the late 90s, new followed not too long after that, and it's very much holiday golf here. That neither course is particularly long, even from the back tees, but they are by no means a pushover, and that's thanks in large part to this amazing volcanic landscape. We'll explain more about that in a second. Right, we've got incidents in deserts going on over there. I'm safely in the fairway. Wasn't a good shot, but I will take the result. So, no words needed. Just look at the surroundings of this place. Forced carries over canyons. This is one of the tees we played from earlier. Boom, 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 boom. There were some incidents on that hole as well. Volcanic, rugged loveliness here at Salobre. As said, pure holiday golf. This isn't championship stuff off the back tees, but it is difficult because of the setting. When you're going wrong enough, and this one wasn't far off being wrong enough, that's thankfully lateral hazards, so you don't have to reload infinite balls off the tee. But yeah, you're not finding them if you're going in there.
Oh, I haven't got a very good stance.
Don't think this is what that sign actually means.
Here? Yeah,
but
just thought I'd get a little bit up close and personal with you here.
This is the Muppet talk.
Slipping, yeah?
Yeah?
Slipping. I feel like I want to change club.
Yeah?
Am I allowed? Sorry.
all done with golf on day one. Just heading down to meet the boys. I think I'm probably about 5 or 10 minutes late because I had a bit of a show around the resort after I'd finished, which the boys skipped and went back to their rooms to chillax and get ready for dinner. Got dinner at a place called Sidecar Restaurant, which is what I think the premium dining experience here at the Salobre Resort. We had lunch in a pretty cool bar slash restaurant near the swimming pool. I think it's pretty much just up there. And they've got 2 or 3 other restaurants and 2 or 3 other bars as well, so plenty of places to get a bit of food and drink here at Salobre Resort. But show you guys a little bit about what Sidecar has to offer when I get down there. Right, so we're just down at the Sidecar restaurant, about to tuck into 9 courses each, boys. Tasting menu is right up your street, isn't it?
Is this course number 1?
Course 1 of 9, yeah.
Is the bread not 1?
No.
Don't count. It was a warm up. Was it warm up?
Fried aubergine and honey with salt.
What are these called again?
Sesame seeds.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's really nice.
The holiday. Straight in there, lucky boy. Boom. Oh, and took everything out on the way through. Took everything out on the way through.
We get 2 of these each.
Looks like it. 2.
I'll take that one then, Matt.
No. Oh, you're dropping it all.
Lovely.
That's not a bad view to wake up to, is it? Right, so first night done here at Salobre Resort. We've got golf today at Lopesan Meloneras. Hopefully pronouncing that correctly. Looks absolutely stunning based on the photographs I've seen. We've then got lunch at Maspalomas Golf, which is where we've got 9 holes as well this afternoon. So we're thinking 18 this morning, 9 this afternoon, 27. Maybe only going to reach 18 depending on timings, but another gorgeous day here in Gran Canaria, sun shining again. And then we've got this evening, we're going to go and check out the Maspalomas dunes, which is basically the beachy area separating the main hub of life here in Gran Canaria with the sea. And then we've got dinner at a place called Bohemia Suites. But first, I've got to find myself down to the reception. The Salobre Resort is not the easiest place to navigate, it must be said, so I'm going to give myself an extra couple of minutes, get down there, meet the boys, and then get a 10-minute transfer to the golf course. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Didn't expect to catch you out on the old corridor.
Here I am. I've been for breakfast.
Good?
Very good. Full spread.
Yeah?
Full buffet spread.
I missed breakfast again. Had a nice lie-in though, Dan. Comfortable rooms.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah. Had a little bit of a blip in the middle of the night when I woke up, but
I bet the blip wasn't as big as mine though.
Yeah.
Set my alarm, 4:30 apparently.
You set your alarm for 4:30?
I don't remember doing that, but my alarm was going off and it was 4:30.
You and technology, yeah?
That just doesn't work, does it? Just doesn't go together.
Mate, I'll set your alarm for you tonight, alright? Right, arrived at Lopesan Meloneras Golf Club. I think we've got 18 holes, we decided. Going to play foursomes, I think. This place is looking pure as. Got onto the putting green while the boys were having a little putting competition. And the greens just look seriously pure. Not running overly quickly, which is good for us holiday golfers. But yeah, conditioning of everything. Looking lovely. Some spectacular looking seaside holes on the way in as well. I think they're on the back 9, so looking forward to seeing those later on. Right, into position.
Are we aligned?
Yes, I
On
would
your marks,
say so.
just straighten up a bit.
Happy there? Yeah, that's good. That'll do.
On your marks, get set, go.
Oh, there's his way quicker.
Speedy, speedy.
So I just jump out.
Even now.
Oh!
We got to a better start.
Yeah, better.
They're pacey buggies, aren't they?
Did you have auto launch on your buggy?
Yeah. Launch control.
Let's see you go past these thing markers.
We're gaining, I reckon.
Yeah, let's see how you gain in a minute. Come through, Dan.
No, because they got martial mode on and we don't. Stop. Don't
Come
play
through,
this
Dan.
game. Do
Don't
not
be
play
Dan. Come through.
I'm coming.
Come on. Oh, you're not getting told off.
We're back there.
Oh, now we got reverse.
Don't do that on a golf holiday.
See you later. Not so quick now, are we, Formula One?
So the course here at Lopesan Meloneras was actually built in 2006, one of the newer courses on the island, and yeah, the conditioning so far, the definition between the fairways and the rough, which is very forgiving. Go over and have a little look at how deep it is. I don't think it's going to get much deeper than this on any parts of the course, but as you can see, just proper good old-fashioned holiday golf. I mean, that's more like semi than rough. So I think off the back tees where we're playing it, it's going to be a decent length. We've both smack drivers down the second here and we've got mid irons in. So that's the kind of test we're looking at, but we're about 3 miles away from the course we're playing later on this afternoon in Maspalomas. Obviously that means we're fairly close to the Maspalomas dunes, sorry, where we're spending this evening, checking out the beach scene and going for dinner. So all very convenient. Lovely course so far, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying this.
It's going to get
condition.
a bit windier on the back and more exposed, but I think some of those holes are going to be proper like wow.
Yeah, wow factor down by the harbour.
Yeah.
Boats going in and out. Dan wishing that he owned one.
He would make a good captain though, wouldn't he?
Keep dreaming, Dan, keep dreaming. Eyes off it, can you?
No. Very pretty. We'll be out there tomorrow, Dan.
Yeah, jet skiing.
Parasailing?
Yeah, I'm going to get up there, I think.
Good lad. Someone's still being a naysayer.
No, I think we'll be well, yeah, it's true.
It could be a bit raw from the old woo-woos, so I reckon it's a no. Woo-woos. It's a no. So what do I mean by holiday golf and resort golf? It's a term I throw around a fair amount in these videos, and largely because of the courses we come and play the majority of the time. I'm talking rough, that's not much worse than that. Wide open off the tee to the point where you can get tangled in palm trees and things like that, like these bad boys, but in general you can spray it a bit and not get overly punished. Basically golf where you're coming on holiday, you want to have fun, you don't want the course to beat you up too much, but if you want to take yourself for the back tees like we have today, the courses certainly aren't pushovers the majority of the time. Case in point being this tee shot with a fairly intimidating forced carry into thy wind. Best of luck, Rory. Right, we just had a lovely lunch at Meloneras Golf Club. We flipped the script a little bit. We're actually meant to have lunch here, and we've arrived this afternoon at Maspalomas Golf Club, which was literally like a 5 or 10 minute drive from Meloneras, so certainly both courses packageable, upable. Don't know what I'm saying there, but you get the idea. And we've got either 9 or 18 holes this afternoon. Format is continuing from this morning. Hoping for more of the same here at Maspalomas. Looks a bit flatter and away from the coast, so probably not quite so striking on the eye, but I'm sure It's going to be more of the same, good old-fashioned holiday golf, and a continuation on this morning's theme, which was fun in the sun.
The problem is, I drink too early, and then I peter out, you know?
Peter Millar out.
I Peter Millar out.
We have beers in the buggy, ladies and gents. This is a Muppet
Tinnies.
Tour first, is it not?
This is a tropical beer, and it's with perfect cold indicator.
Lovely. So that's going to get white when it gets warmer. You see, the dog's blue.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
How good's that?
That's awesome, Dan.
I like that.
But yeah, this is a Muppet Tour first, I reckon. Beers in the buggy.
Yeah.
Not sure what's going to happen, but
Oh,
I'm about to be told off, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, no spoilers. Right, as you can see, we're at the 360 restaurant at the Bohemia Suites Hotel and Spa, and yeah, that is a view. Got the sea out there, got the Maspalomas dunes in the distance, which we popped into earlier, right beside the golf course we were playing. The course we were playing must be in around here somewhere, the Maspalomas golf course. And yeah, we've got piano going on inside, cocktails, amazing food, and nightlife coming up as well. So anyone in the Maspalomas area looking for a pretty spectacular place to have a meal, gotta check out 360 Restaurant at Bohemia Suites. Bit cloudy, but another beautiful morning here in Gran Canaria. Really looking forward to today, because not only are we playing the top rated course in all of the Canary Islands this morning, we've got some seriously fun activities coming up later on today. Won't give the game away too much, you'll have to stay tuned to the video to find out, but suffice to say, on the itinerary it's listed as nautical activities. Let's get going. Right, Danny boy, day 3, Anfi Tauro.
Best course in Gran Canaria.
In Canary Islands.
Oh, in Canary Islands.
Yeah, it does look unbelievable, doesn't it? Cut out the volcanic mountains behind us. Views down towards the sea as well.
Yeah.
Oh, your golf travel, spoiling you boys.
They are.
This place looks pure. Show you more of the course as we make our way around. Plus, keep in mind, we've got some nautical activities later. No spoilers, but nautical activities. You bring your swimmers?
I brought my swimmers.
Good boy. Did you steal?
Speedos are in the bag.
Did you steal a towel out of the hotel room?
No.
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Does that rule me out? So Anfi Tauro was a course laid down by Robert van Haag, pronunciation, not sure, and looking up a list of this guy's golf courses, he lays down courses in some of the most spectacular sceneries in the world. He's got a lot of courses in the States, he's got a course in Jamaica, Buenos Aires, Mexico, etc, etc. Gets around us, the boy. But this is widely regarded as his finest creation, and a hell of a lot of work went into this place. More on that in a second. Location, location, location. Just beautiful. And as I was saying, so much work went into this golf course. At the time it was considered to be one of the most ambitious ever golf course design projects in the entire continent of Europe. And quite literally, they moved mountains to get this golf course down where it is. As you can see all around me, the course is basically carved right through these volcanic mountains here in Gran Canaria. And the architectural team had to shift over 3 million cubic meters of earth to get this golf course where it is. So bravo everyone involved, hard work pays off, because as I said, this is now ranked the very best golf course in the entire Canary Island region. And considering some of the ones we've played over the last few weeks, you will have seen them on Mark Crossfield's channel. That says a lot, and 8 holes in, loving this one. So walking up to the 8th green is pretty much a perfect example of how much of the work and the rock they removed to get this golf course in here. And a good example that when you're not treated to the sea views and the gorgeous little waterfalls where I hit my ball earlier, this course can be spectacular in lots of other ways too. I've never ever seen a hole like that in my life. Anfi Tauro, you're ticking lots of boxes. Certainly see why this place has the reputation it does. It's a must play already after 8 holes. Just book it. Right, so we've made it to the 13th and we are up high officially. What a setting. We've just come up this par 5. Now, spectacular par 3. The echo on that.
Back 9, boys. Oh, as long as it's at the back of the green, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that okay?
Oh, is that at the back left?
Back
Yeah.
left,
Yeah.
Do you hear the echo on that hybrid around the valley?
Yeah, it's amazing. Ding, 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 ding. It is louder than the other one, it's tingier.
Are we up high enough for you, Dan?
This is a little high for me, Rory.
Little high.
Little high for me. It goes up even more, look.
Yeah. Why don't you go and have a little peek at the view over the edge, eh?
Yeah, it's not really my thing.
We are up high. Right, 14th green at Anfi Tauro. The course continues to impress everyone. We've literally, from the 10th tee, worked your way all the way up into these mountains, right up near the top there, and then we've played all the way back down. But talking about how much effort went into this golf course and the amount of earth they had to move to create it, the front 9 opened in 2006, back 9 opened some 12 months later or so. But I just read they actually took a decade to actually go from start to finish in terms of the construction of the course, which, along with, like I said, the amount of earth they had to move is mind-boggling. I can't even fathom it. But geez, all that hard work has paid off, because this place is honestly one of the most impressive courses played full stop, not just in Gran Canaria, not just in the Canary Islands. This is like kind of top 10 list potential. But 5 holes to go, or 4 holes to go actually. We'll see if it sneaks that list. Right, final hole, Anfi Tauro. This course has been unreal. The golf has not, but we're off down there later. For rid of the old activities, you might be able to guess what we're up to. All this afternoon's going to be fun. Right, so the 2 Muppets and Dan are out on their jet skis, doing a bit of water sports this afternoon. I've just come down from Parasailing.
Dunk them right in. There you go, boys. There. There they are. Here's the boys. Bit chilly? No. The water's nice. Lovely. Yes, beautiful. Absolutely amazing. You could chat. Oh, human drones, boys. Yeah. Human drones. Yeah.
You were up there, Dan.
I was right
You're
up there.
scared of heights.
Get
You were
up.
up there, mate. Right up there.
It's amazing to see it all from up there. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Now we know what the old drones feel
Yeah.
like. Which was really good fun. Felt like a human drone up there. Amazing views of Gran Canaria behind me and bird's eye views of the jet skiers here. Just been dropped on the pontoon. I'm waiting to have my go on a jet ski, but thought I'd stay here and get some footage. And speak of the devil, just while I needed him, Dan Hendriksen, look at him go. Here he comes, look, bringing up the rear. Coach Lockey, there he goes. Hey! So I've left the boys out on their jet skis, tearing around. Some were looking a bit slower than others. No, you're not going to mention any names, but important thing to remember as we make our way back into the harbour is that yes, Your Golf Travel specialises in golf, so accommodation, transport to and from the courses, flights, etc., and the golf itself obviously, but if you want to do things like this during your time away from the fairways, we've got connections with tourist boards all over the world, partnerships with various adventure companies, etc, etc. So we are a one-stop shop for any kind of golf holiday you guys want. So if jet skiing, parasailing, stuff like that appeals, whale watching, which we've done a couple of times now, just let your sales agent know, because we do it all. We do it all. Give their jet ski back, Matthew, come on.
Oh, my arm's gonna ache tomorrow. Crikey.
You had some decent pace out there.
Yeah, that was
nice little
good.
flyby you gave me as well.
Full on that was, as fast as I could go.
Dan, I've got a right little surprise for you, bro. Yeah.
Sunset.
Should have put our swimmers on, mate.
Yeah, I'm in.
Or kept them on. Right, so Dan and I have popped up to the 11th floor at the Salobre Resort. This place is a bit of a maze, but once you get your bearings, it's an amazing thing what they've done here. They've basically cut it into the side of the volcanic mountains. This is the very top of it, as you can see. Infinity pool, bar, cabana beds, everywhere you look. And just in time for the Gran Canaria sunset. Sun doesn't go down here until 9 o'clock at night. So the days are long. I'm guessing this is going to be fairly spectacular.
I'm in.
Oh, you are right in, Danny boy.
Got my glass of vino.
Bit of a spot here, isn't it? Right, so day's obviously winding down. We've got one more here in Gran Canaria. Been a different experience to places like Tenerife and obviously mainland Spain where we've been. It's been absolutely fantastic. Not saying that those places aren't, but it is totally different, isn't it, really?
It's very different. It's very different.
And the day we've had today, can't really top it. Like, obviously I would imagine a lot of people coming to Gran Canaria might look at the 3-night, 3-round type model, but let's say you've got 5 nights, 3 rounds of golf.
Yeah.
Day what we did today is just like a must, isn't it?
Like that golf course is, and I know I say it a lot with a lot of the golf courses we play, but we do go to some great golf courses, but that today was as good as anything we've played.
So different as well.
Very different, and it's ranked, I think, in the top. It's like the top course in certainly Gran Canaria, and you said about the Canary Islands.
Yeah.
But I can absolutely see that. But what I loved about it was that there were so many different tees.
Yeah. So
So you could go on tee off. There's like 4 or 5 different tee.
2,000 yard variants.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
And obviously we were off the tips again today, and it was tough. It really challenged us.
Yeah.
But
you don't challenge me.
you don't. But you don't need to ruin your holiday by again going off the wrong tee box.
Yeah.
You can go and enjoy that golf course by just putting yourself in a position on the tee where you've got you can have a bit more fun with it.
But then we play, you know, arguably one of the best golf courses any of us has played anywhere in the world. And like, obviously me and the guys are very experienced. Last, what now, 2.5 years you've been with us. You've obviously done some serious travelling. You're more experienced than most. So to say it's up in the top courses in the world that we've played, I'm not just saying that for the camera. I'm usually pretty honest, and that was just spectacular. And then, you know, you follow it up with the lunch where we had it. Yeah,
what a spot!
Right down by the beach.
And that to me, that's just it's quite a classy little location. Yeah, like you could be anywhere. You could be in the south of France. You'd be down in like Italy, some of the really nice places down in there and things. And it was really
peaceful
really
and quiet without being boring, really kind of thing. Food was good, and then we're racking up the off-course activities, aren't we?
Do you know,
who'd have thought I would have got you on a parasailing cable?
I never thought I'd ever do that in my whole life, go that high up, especially on one of those things. But that was like what we got to see. Yeah, because I mean, you get to see so much more from up there than you do from on the boat. But it was pretty impressive.
And then you boys got to go out and tear it up on some jet skis as well.
Yeah, me and Matt were racing those things around like
Matt was
a pair of kids.
Barely touching the water.
He was.
You check out the Your Golf Travel Instagram story. I gave him a bit of extra attention and some slow-mos, but yeah, he was great. But yeah, what a week. We still got another day left, and then you know you've got the old.
I got a little bit of wine for this evening.
With some ice. I've got my classy beer in a plastic cup. I do understand why it's plastic cup. They got a pool just over there. So. And then look at that.
Sunset bar.
Day 3. It's a wrap. Let's have a few drinks. Right, final day of our Gran Canaria tour. And much like Tenerife, where we visited a few weeks back, at the north side of the island, we've been on the south side for for the duration of the tour so far. And the north side's got a very different climate, different feel, different look. So today we're heading north. We're going to go and check out Las Palmas. Got a bit of an activity this morning before we hit the golf course, and then we're going into Las Palmas Old Town later in the evening to have a bit of dinner and have a look around, see what kind of restaurants and bars and that sort of stuff that the north side of the island has to offer. Another absolutely wonderful day here in Gran Canaria. As you can see, it's 10:15 in the morning, it's 23 degrees already. So it's going to be a warm one for the most part, and looking forward to the day, going back to the UK tomorrow. So let's make the most of today, shall we? So one of the great things about Gran Canaria so far is the fact that in the south portion of the island at least, everything, literally everything, is about 10 or 15 minutes drive apart. So golf courses, the town where you might want to go out for a few beers, restaurants, the beach, etc, etc, all very, very close together. So the thought of wasting money on a rental car when it's really going to be sitting around collecting dust for the most part is a bit silly. So what we've done is we've got in touch with our friends at Dollar Transfers. So we've had a driver, Lucian, top man, picking us up every time we need to go somewhere, and then he's there waiting for us when we're finished to take us back to the resort. So 100%, if you're basing the majority of your trip to Gran Canaria in the south portion of the island, I'd certainly be looking at transfers rather than a rental car. Right, we arrived in Las Palmas and we're about to do a little tour of the city on Segways. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have segwayed before. Last time I was on a Segway, I was assured that it's pretty much impossible to go over the handlebars. I don't have any video footage of the incident, which is a shame, but I proved the people wrong who told me that in spectacular fashion, so fingers crossed, be a bit safer today. Right, boys with toys, there's only one natural thing to do here.
First one to the gravelly bit.
Matthew Lockey, Daniel Hendriksen, Segway drag race,
Here we go.
Las Palmas, 3, 2, 1, go! That's a Dan Hendriksen win! And now we're out in Las Palmas, going for a bit of tapas to round off the Gran Canaria trip. Round it all off and then up early tomorrow to head back to the UK.
Yeah? And a beer. Cheers, boys.
Well done this week, boys. Well done. No head offs or anything.
Right, 5 food courses down. This tapas night, hell of a lot of fun so far. Loving the concept. Food's been good, and I think we're all full up on food now, so I might just switch to the old cervezas. Not sure I'll give you a final count on how many of these we're going to get down us, but yeah, just walking through the back streets now of Las Palmas, heading for a bar.
Hotel for the flight, yeah?
Thank you so much.
Yeah?
Thanks for having us. See you next time.
See you next time.
Cheers.
Yeah?
Great to meet you.
Thank you.
Sí.
Sí, sí.